实的一个蛤蟆，你只不过就是一个。
The Chinese video game industry has been booming, with the recent diabolical success of Black Myth Wukong selling over 20 million copies. That shit just put China on the map. China just proclaimed themselves as one of the best to ever do it. Now, with this success, you would suppose or imagine that it would be their third attempt at making a game, just like other developers out there mastering their crafts over the years of learning. Nah, it was their very first game. Could you imagine that? Your very first attempt almost won Game of the Year. That is something to be acknowledged. Back to back, another Chinese company called NetEase released the game called Marvel Rivals, which is supposed to be a competitor to the dying game, which is Overwatch. Just for them to revive the hero shooter genre in seconds and hit us with 350 concurrent players. Bro, Square Enix could only dream of that level of success, and they were able to pull that shit off with their first hero shooter game. Could you imagine that? Bro, has China been holding back on us? Has China just been pretending that, oh, we're just a gacha nation? Because with these back-to-back recent releases, we might have to move China up on the list of some of the best video game developers in the world. Currently, right now, I have America as number one, being some of the best the world has ever offered. Then the Japanese. But hey, with the way China is moving right now, bro, we might kick out the French people, bro. Because Ubisoft hasn't done anything in the last 10 years, bro. Like, them niggas have been sleeping at the wheel. But just to imagine that China has just decided to lock in, decided to prove to us that, yeah, there are actually talented people over here in the eastern side of the world. And you're like, yeah, I mean, these are two back-to-back impressive games, but they cannot replicate that level of success again. Well, here comes where wins me. Bro, China, please. China, please slow down. Slow down. Calm down. It's not that deep. Please. Like, you don't need to be releasing games back to back this much, bro. Like, at least chill out. Because what do you mean you have an action RPG that is based on Wuxia light levels? And it's just a full-on game that you release to the public for free. No price entry. Nah, Ubisoft, you're in trouble. No, they have you. They have you already. There's nothing you can do about this. There's nothing none of you can do about this. Just for these guys to just say, yeah, we're not finished. We're not done. We're still releasing stuff in the future. Check out this action slasher game. And you're like, oh yeah, what was this about? Bro, Phantom Blade Zero looks fictional to me. It looks fake. It doesn't look real. It's like an idea that I had in my mind that, yeah, this is what the perfect video game would look like to me. Because what do you mean? What do you mean that this is a game that's coming out potentially in next year? Like, how? How do you craft such choreography into a video game? Bro, I don't believe this game. I do not believe this game is real. Until I see the gameplay of this game from a real human being playing it in real time, I do not believe this game is real. No, because now we are getting, no, the industry is getting bullied. This is illegal. This should not be allowed. Bro. Well, hey, at least we're getting a good game though. But this game reminds me of like the OG Chinese movies from the past, like one of them being Forbidden Kingdom. How Jet Li and Jackie Chan were going crazy in that movie, going mad as hell. Like, yeah, nah, bro. The fact that we were able to exist in a timeline where a game that looks this good could possibly exist, and if this game plays well, this shit might be Game of the Year. It might just be Game of the Year. If this shit plays, like if what they're putting down is what they're setting forward, bro, this might be my Game of the Year, bro. And the fact that this is by the same country is kind of insane. They're not talk more of their future action RPG as a full-on Devil May Cry like, and that is Ties of Annihilation. And well, please just look at it. Look at what I'm seeing right now. Look at this. Look at how beautiful the visuals are. This is a Chinese game. How can China do fantasy better than you Europeans? Bro, how? How is China doing this? Bro, Europe, why are you letting them do this to you? Why are you letting them bully you this badly? Bro. The future might be the future of entertainment might be dictated by China. And that is terrifying to think about. Because it means that If China keeps putting out stuff like this back to back, my son, my future children might be Chinese weebs. They might be cheaps. I hope that's not slow. But you know what I mean? Like China releasing this stuff back to back is proof that these guys know what the audience wants. These guys know what people genuinely want from the industry. And the fact that they're creating games that look like those cinematic trailers from the past, but they don't look like the game in the end for someone to be crazy. The fact that China has been able to capitalize on this is scary to think about, but bro, it means that competition for the future will be insane. Like, bro, this next 5 years will be proof of which country will stand up to be the ultimate juggernaut of entertainment. Right now, for some reason, America lost that power, which is kind of sad. But now Japan has that like insane, entertainment power. Like everybody loves Japanese media and shit. Like, but bro, if you guys are not careful, China might actually take that role from both of you guys. And it's scary to think about. If your child grows up loving China more than his own home country, hey, but well, at least it means more entertainment for us. I just hope the competition for the future might at least make the other developers from the world wake up and realize that now we can't let China take this away from us. We can't let China dominate the video game scene. But we have to acknowledge that, bro, whatever China is putting out right now, we cannot ignore them. These guys are setting down like insane standards in the field right now. Well, we hope for the best in the future.
Biliyor musunuz hangi erkek göbeği açık kıyafet giyer? Göbeği açık.
Şöyle bir gösterelim.
Şurada görüyorsunuz.
Siz gösterin lütfen.
Bakın
anlatırken.
şöyle baktığımızda ya göbek deliği olmasa ben bunu kıyafet sanacağım. Diyeceğim ki bir